Sup, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to talk about the Flip-Off Friday prank gone wrong. It's been so long since I've done one of these videos. So this happened in my period 6th. I kind of have a best friend in that class. Let's give him a name. Let's call him Mitch. So basically what me and Mitch would do is, as class is going on, as we're like talking, as we're like taking notes and like listening to a lesson and doing all the other boring classroom stuff that normally happens, me and Mitch would like make gestures to each other across the room. We'd like, you know, hand gestures. We'd like mouth off messages to each other. So there's this one time where he flipped me off, like he legit put it up in the air so everybody could see, but the substitute teacher wasn't looking. And so I waited for the first chance I got and flipped him off back. But I didn't use my middle finger. I used my ring finger. You know, to make it look like I was flipping him off, but I wasn't actually doing. Little did I know that the substitute teacher was standing right behind me as I did this. And then he kind of called me out for it, like, Maze Master! And I'm like, whoa, I didn't see you. I tried to play dumb a little bit as he called me out for putting my middle finger up in the air, and I said some pretty dumb stuff, like, you know, the average thing. What people would say if they realize they've been caught, but they try to fake it off like it never happened. So I looked up at him and I said, I could explain. And then he said, I don't want to hear it! Get out of my classroom! I walked out without arguing. I waited outside for some time, alone, with nobody passing by. Nobody in other classrooms looking at me. I was all alone. Sad, miserable, and feeling. So about an hour and a half later, so it seemed, the substitute teacher came out and started asking me questions, and I told him, I promise you, that was not my middle finger, that was my ring finger. And he started saying stuff like, don't lie to me, I saw what you did. It is raining hard as hell outside. Listen to this, listen. I don't know if you can hear that very. I'm getting off topic. Anyways, he asked me why I did that. I told him it's not what he thinks, and then he starts getting at me for lying. So then he sent me to the principal's office. So the principal, by some chance, remembered me from the last time I had visited. She asked me the same questions that the substitute teacher had asked me. I, of course, gave the same answers. So then she eventually called up Mitch to come into her office and answer. So then eventually Mitch came into the office, and then the principal asked him the same questions that she asked me, and he said I actually did use my ring finger, and that I was telling the truth. Even though people didn't believe me, which they usually don't, I was actually right this time around. We all got sent back to class at this point. I, of course, left without any emails home to my parents, which was lucky for me because I was really close to getting grounded at the time. The substitute teacher apologized to me and then let me off the hook. And that's pretty much the end of the story. Moral of the story is, good friends always have your back, so pick 'em wisely. Here's a bonus question in case if you want to answer it. If you answer the bonus question, I'll pin my favorite comment. So stay safe, don't die, and I'll see you in the next one.